Use cases that I want to talk to you all about, like FX, capital markets, payments, agentic AI payments. We've seen the journey of the internet exchange of value from Bitcoin to stablecoins and growing stablecoins to their depth. We've seen massive improvements on regulation, usability, like we've had wallet advancements, privacy advancements, blockchain consensus advancements that brought us to this moment. The vision for Arc is to move that economic activity onto Arc and public blockchains.
When you're trying to tackle a vision as large as getting economic activity of the internet on a layer like this, there needs to be certain feature sets that really allow that to happen naturally, right? And for example, privacy has been a core feature that hasn't been really implemented across public blockchains today that enterprises, institutions, and even people like me and you will care about longer term, we believe, right? So I think there's an opportunity there to bring these types of feature sets along with other things like abstracting away volatile currencies and having that be just dollars and making it feel like dollar-to-dollar exchange rather than a currency that's shifting in value consistently.
FX on chain is something that I think is an incredibly untapped opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's like, bootstrapped on different networks. We can have a world where you've got settlement, remittances, payouts, things like that, all on chain, cross-border with, hundreds of different currencies around the world. So I'm really excited to partner with all these different local issuing authorities to bring local stablecoins to Arc and create a network where builders can use those primitives of all these local stablecoins to build all kinds of solutions that we can't even consider.
Yeah, I'm really excited about FX because my background previously, I was an FX trader, and those are the largest markets in the world. We traded $7 trillion a day in FX.
Wow.
But that market then fees and fees and fees are added at different layers of the stack the further that you are from that curve. So if you're a fintech, you probably get access to the intraday market. If you're an SMB, good luck. If you're a consumer, changing, you've all experienced this.
Yep.
Changing your rates at the airport, you get hit with 3% fees. There's still a gap on public blockchains where trading and liquidity for digital assets has thrived, but FX has not. FX is a 24/7 market, but the real challenge is you can't really settle instantly.
Yep.
So you can trade 24/7 and they're liquid, but you still have that 2-day settlement gap and lag. And that's what Arc and bringing these local stablecoins on chain will solve. It brings 24/7 transparent instant settlement that then payment institutions, hedgers, and speculators will receive the benefits of Arc and the blockchain.
When we talk about a liquidity hub, we've actually purpose-built the chain to serve as a liquidity hub because it's so fast, because it's an L1, it can kind of get anywhere.
Build your application on Arc for the liquidity, 1 second, 1 cent, 1 click experience. Once you're on chain and have the FX primitives, the non-dollar stables converting to dollar stables, that's where it brings us to tokenized assets. Tokenized assets come in the form of money market funds, private credit funds, equities, and that's where it lets these builders, institutions, developers start leveraging their store of value to trade.
You see large institutions starting to tokenize some of their book. They know that this is the future. And I think that's simply because it's going to be cheaper to put assets on chain, and then it unlocks additional capital that will unlock additional demand. And we believe that Arc is the best place to do that because we'll have this incredible ecosystem.
A lot of the things we've touched on in terms of finality, privacy, like privacy, for example, certainly applies to capital markets use cases. A lot of traders and hedge funds, for example, will be uncomfortable revealing their trading patterns and strategies to folks directly on the network. So this is where idea of having opt-in privacy for a lot of these trading and capital markets like use cases, particularly for tokenized assets, will be very, very relevant. The promise of crypto and what makes it so exciting is it's global and instant, on day one, and it is interoperable with DeFi or smart contract that exists on a layer like Arc, and to our point of liquidity hub, that exists outside of Arc as well.
This is the home for stablecoin finance and commerce. We're building the blueprint together towards this vision. We have the tools and the team and the investment behind to come and build the experience directly for you. Let's go back to building it.
Love it. Let's get this up.